Today's recipe is my kind of food. It's breakfast, it's sweet, and it's purple. We're gonna be making Ube Mochi Waffles for the Ube series. Mochi waffles have a chewier texture compared to normal waffles, and they are so fun to eat, you're gonna have a hard time stopping. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna combine our liquid ingredients together. Let's start with 2 eggs. We're gonna crack them open and whisk it. Next, we're gonna take 2.5 cups of coconut milk. You can use normal milk, but like I've said in my Ube Halaya video, coconut milk and ube make a great pairing. So I'm gonna be using coconut milk. Pour the eggs in. Next, we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And finally, we're gonna add a little bit of sweetener. We're gonna put in 4 tablespoons of either agave syrup or maple syrup, or you can add honey. And for the magic ube touch, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of ube extract. Okay, check out the change in color when I start whisking this together. Ooh, it is so purple. There's some recipes out there that have you put in the actual ube puree inside the batter, but I didn't want that because it makes it a little bit more dense. So that's why I did put in the 2 teaspoons of ube extract so that we can amplify that ube flavor. Next, we're gonna be combining our dry ingredients together. So we have 1 cup of normal all-purpose flour, and then we have 1 cup of glutinous rice flour. Now, this is not rice flour, it's glutinous rice flour. There's a major texture difference, so make sure you get the glutinous rice one. So just mix them both together, along with 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And just mix them well until they're combined. Okay, so now let's combine our liquid ingredients with our dry ingredients. Mix these 2 together until they are just combined. It's okay if there's a few lumps in there, you just do not want to overmix this batter. Oh my gosh, so I almost forgot. Make sure you add about 2.5 tablespoons of lemon juice or vinegar or some kind of acid to your batter. Otherwise, it's going to turn green once you start cooking it. It's some kind of weird chemical reaction that occurs. Okay, so let's set that aside. Now, what do you normally put in your waffles? I'm a stickler to good old maple syrup, but since today is special Ube Mochi Waffles Day, maybe we should make ube syrup? That calls for our trusty old side burner friend. Let's turn on the flame. We'll just need it to be on low heat. Now you're gonna need 1/2 cup of Ube Halaya, aka Ube Jam. I have a recipe for this, it's vegan, it's in the description below, or you can buy it at your local Filipino or Asian supermarket. So let's heat up the 1/2 cup of Ube Halaya. We're gonna try to liquefy this so that it could be more like a jam again. And then we're gonna add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. Eyeball this too, because it depends on the type of Ube Halaya that you buy. So you might need more liquid or less liquid. Okay, so that should be good enough. Turn off the flame and we're gonna transfer this into a nice pourable container for when our waffles are done. I want us to have another option on what we can put on our ube waffles. We're gonna go a little crazy and have more sugar. We're gonna make an ube glaze. So we're gonna start the glaze by taking 1/2 cup of confectioners sugar, aka powdered sugar, and mixing that with this mixture of 1/2 teaspoon ube extract and 1 tablespoon of water. So just mix this up until no more lumps remain and it becomes a smooth glaze. Wow, look at that deep purple color. Whoa. And now let's put this guy in its own pretty pourable container. We're gonna set this aside and heat up our waffle iron. So I found this massive waffle iron in the pantry. It can make me like 4 individual sized square waffles. Make sure you use either coconut oil, butter, or nonstick spray for your waffle iron because you do not want your waffles to stick. I'm gonna take the batter and fill up each of these squares. Now is the hardest part, which is waiting. And we're gonna wait about 4 to 5 minutes until the waffles have fully cooked and are also a little bit crispy on the outside. Whoa, it's expanding, look! Whoa. It has been probably about 5 minutes. Let's check it out. Ooh, okay, so that's definitely toasted. Oh yeah, but let's take this out and put it on a plate. All right, so the waffles have cooled down a little bit. I'm just gonna break it with my hands. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's got such a gummy texture. Do you see that? Ooh, gummy in a good way. You don't see purple waffles every day. Now let's take our syrups from earlier and pour it over our waffles. Let's pour the glaze with the Ube Halaya first. Ooh. And let's see what the other glaze looks like, the one with the confectioner's sugar. Oh, look at that. Ooh. That is crazy. Look how purple it is. Whoa. Man, look at that. It's so deep purple, the confectioner's sugar one. And then the Ube Halaya one is a little bit lighter and thicker. Let's have a taste, shall we? Ooh, look at that. Oh, so it's crispy, and then you've got the chewiness, like that pull that you get from the glutinous rice flour. Mmm. Oh, wow. That is like a crazy purple color you got there. It's like purple blood. Wow, so the confectioner's sugar one, the deep purple one, a little goes a long way since that is like all sugar. So maybe next time I'll only put like a quarter of the amount on top of my waffles. The Ube Halaya spread, on the other hand, it's not as sweet, so I can put like globs of it on my waffles and I wouldn't be bothered. You can practically eat it on its own. It's really good. If I had to choose between these two, I think I would definitely go with the Ube Halaya syrup. Why? Because that one's got like a thicker consistency and it's not as sweet. I'm all for it. I could have just like spoonfuls of it. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching another video in the Ube series. Keep an eye out for more videos by clicking the subscribe button on my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!